we should be live, so let's see now. Llama wanted to scream on everybody, so I forbid that, so I hope everybody appreciates that.
You should.
What?
Because it was going to be very loud and very enthusiastic. It's probably going to be the greatest scream of my life.
Okay. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
I am
See?
wonderful.
You're
This
Mr.
winter green is messing me up, man.
You're Mr. Wonderful, right?
Yeah. You got a problem?
No, I don't. I didn't have any problems anyway. So no worries about that. How was your day at Battleborn?
It was okay. Just working. I just got home from work.
Okay.
It's not Friday yet, so I'm waiting on that.
You guys didn't get any more snow?
No, it's probably more rain. Apparently it's supposed to be snowing next week, but we shall see about that.
We should get like 30 inches snow in weekend.
But it's starting to warm up a bit.
Everybody's
that's
getting
cool.
snow but me.
Yeah, you can move up here.
Nope, I'm out. Thanks for the kind gesture, but I'm out.
Why?
I hate the snow. I really do. It's like the worst thing in the whole world.
We'll see. I'm gonna hope, like if it's gonna snow now, it's gonna snow a lot, and then I will have a lot of footage, like that stupid stuff we're gonna do.
If it decided to snow, I'd have to put my bike back in dirt trim, and that's a pain in the ass.
No, it's not gonna snow in Louisiana.
It might. We might get an inch or two, maybe.
That's what-
ice.
That's what she said, but okay. So, let's start with the questioning.
Inquisition.
No, there's no Inquisition, and there is no Gestapo either, or something like that. So, if you don't want to answer, don't answer. I'm fine with that. So, hopefully people on the side chat have questions for us. But I'm gonna start with some topic that I was finding interesting already last time, but we didn't make it on that far. So, question is, how do you find ideas and topics for motovlogging? So, who wants to start?
I haven't done a motovlog in so long, so I'm gonna go last.
Why?
Because the last motovlog I did is just because I just got out of jail. Kind of like, here's your topic.
That wasn't far away.
The time before that, I haven't sat there and done a very good motovlog in forever. Everything I do now is freaking cinematic, and I really hate it that I'm that way, because I can never come up with a topic. I'm always like, nobody wants to hear this shit.
Yeah, your topic is usually like, do I wheelie or do I wheelie?
Yeah, basically.
So Midwest, I know you're not motovlogging yet, but what do you think? What your topic's gonna be?
It kind of would just be a mix. I would probably do topics based on everyday stuff that happens to me personally, and there's probably going to be times where I'm going to just kind of shout out to the Twitter sphere and all over and just be like, hey, throw me some topics.
Okay, but do you start taking them take inspiration from other motovloggers, or are you more trying to find your own things to talk about or something?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've from the motovloggers that I've watched in the past few months, I've gotten a few different ideas, but I don't want to be that person. And I know at some point it's going to happen that you're going to overlap and have something that's very similar to someone else that's already out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to try to make it as much as something that's more geared towards me, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Battleborn?
It's whatever is on my mind that day. Or if I wanted to get something out and just want to talk about it, I'll make up a topic. Normally I don't really have a set topic to talk about unless I'm put my mind to it, and mostly in my videos, if I thought about it for a while, my videos are more organized. If not, then usually whatever comes to my head and I talk about it for a bit, and just oh, okay, this probably could be a good video. Or I'll just add music to my rides. That's cool.
I do that a lot.
Because because that's how pretty much my mind is when I ride. It's like, yeah, music in my head, just music when I ride around,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moto talks are very helpful to me for whenever I don't have a topic. 'Cause I'm like, what does Goatfather or those guys decide that I need to talk about this week?
So they make topics for you?
Yeah, they make topics every week. If you haven't looked at that series, go check that out. The Moto Talks series.
No,
Yeah,
no, I never even heard about that. So
Go look into that. It's worth a gander.
yeah, probably. But yeah, like my topics come usually from life, how I feel, like that moment, and of course, like if something is like bothering me or I something want to get out, like I'm trying to talk about that. But eventually, like it's just by feeling. So, and I'm trying usually get the like a vlogging things done on my first, like right away when I go to when I go to ride, and then later I'm just gonna like videoing whatever I'm just gonna see. But I haven't made any videos yet that are just about riding, and like because nothing great has happened yet in my short of time that I have done that. So next question comes from the same area. How many times per week should you put up videos? Llama, start with you.
Dos! I try to put up at least 2 a week, but that rarely ever happens. Like, my goal is to have 2 videos and 1 hangout a week, but it always ends up with, holy shit, I haven't edited anything in forever.
So you think 2 videos in a week is enough, or should be more?
Depends on how much you think your audience wants to know about you. In all reality, like a motovlog, I'd expect like 2, maybe 3 videos a week. And but like a regular vlogger, just like a life vlogger, I'd say a daily vlogs, you could kind of expect that.
Yeah, I think like daily motovlogs would be killing. Or what do you think?
that would be insane, a daily motovlog.
Okay, Battleborn.
it's up to you, in my personal opinion. And I mean, you're a motovlogger, you're in control. That's your content. You can put up any kind of, anytime you want. You put a video once a week, once a month, every few months, daily, if you want to. But it's to whoever follows you and they, expect and understand your content. They know and then appreciate the fact that if you like, let's say you only are sporadic about it, they like look forward to it. And they understand, or they like, oh, it's a really good video. They took a while. I mean, it depends who it is. I mean, it's your videos. Who says you have to make it daily to make yourself an actual motovlogger? I don't know. I post on the whim, so I don't really have a set schedule.
Okay. So whenever you're feeling is fine, right? So
pretty much, just like if I want to edit right now, it's like, should I post or should I wait till later? And normally when I edit, it's usually like a day of or like a couple of days later, and I'm like, yeah, I'll post it right now. And it'll be like a week or 2 go by, and I'm like, maybe. Oh, we'll see.
Me. That was funny. Me. So Midwest, you're gonna start doing this. So, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So what do you think? How many times you're gonna start putting the videos up?
I don't know. I think a good standard I can agree is at least a couple times a week. I mean, if you want to do more, then go for it. I mean, it just depends. I mean, because I still have to. I'm still trying to remember how to use editing software. It's only been a few years. We'll just put it that way since I've used it. So I'm still kind of working the kinks out on that. But I think a couple times a week is good. But hell, if you have the time and the mental capabilities of doing it more power to you.
No, the thing is, like the questions wasn't about me.
Well, no, I'm just saying
She was
as a
saying
whole.
you as a in general.
I know, I'm just kidding with you guys. It got too serious already, so.
I just thought it was one of those idioms that always trip you up, like shit and giggles.
Oh,
Shits and giggles.
shit and giggles gets me cranked up sometimes. Yes. So, Ninja Basics asked from us, are any of you guys or girls to get any new gear in come spring? Llama?
Um, hmm. Not really. I do need new gloves. Does that count?
Yeah, of course it counts. Any kind of gear counts.
Well, I'm getting the exact same gloves, just different color.
Ooh, what you gonna go? What you gonna go now?
I think I'm gonna go red and white.
Okay.
Might get the matching jacket.
Okay. So no other gear.
Maybe like some Alpines, like some road boots, like some Supermoto boots or something, because those motocross boots are killing me on the Supermoto.
Okay. Cool. Midwest.
Definitely investing in a new pair of gloves, considering the pair that I had from last year got soaked the last time that I rode, and they're leather. So now I have like an O.J. Simpson scenario where the glove don't fit. So I
Must
have
have
to,
quit.
yeah. So I'm definitely investing in a new pair of gloves. Um, I looked at getting a new helmet, but I've still got a couple years left, and I like my helmet too much to want to switch it out. But basically gloves, and I looked at new boots, but again, it's one of those things where I really don't have to have new ones. I would just like to purchase them.
Okay. Melbourne.
Just invest in probably new gloves and then some pants. And that's about it.
Mm.
Not too big on my list. So.
Something you already know what kind you want, or
Nope.
it's gonna be.
I just gotta do some shopping around and reviews on it and see how it fits on me.
Okay. Yeah. For me, I'm gonna change a lot of gear in the spring. I need a new helmet, definitely. I need new racing boots. I sold my old ones, and a couple more things, like are on the way. So we'll see. It will be a video for about everything what I will change in the springtime. But right now, it's just an idea. But definitely need a helmet.
I think I might get some more rock pants, maybe.
Rock bands, what are those?
That ass though.
Oh yeah, getting them snaps. Every time I put those jeans on, I send Midwest a snap. Look how good my butt looks in these pants.
Oh, every time.
Okay. So next question.
They're Kevlar rotting jeans. You were asking.
Yeah, no, I have Kevlar riding jeans also, but I didn't know they are called like that.
Yeah, that's the brand.
Ah, the
What's up,
brand. Okay.
Ehart?
What's up?
Hello, Ehart. Oh,
I made
nice
it.
nice moment. You can answer the question right away. Any are you
No
planning to
pressure.
buy are you planning to buy any new gear in the springtime?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I will be getting a leather Denise jacket, and I'm also hoping to find some leather pants as well.
Leather pants.
Yeah.
You mean like racing pants, like two-piece costume or something?
Yeah, basically, because the pants that I'm looking at are also Denise, and they would zip together.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was a stream, I think it was last night, over at Ironic Rebound, where we were talking, and so the BF looped a wheelie at like in between 40 and 50 miles an hour, and his textile pants were ripped to absolute shreds.
Ooh.
And
How
It's
much
not
of
real
his skin
often
did he
I'm
lose?
going in between 40 and 50. I'm usually going a lot faster than that, and I'm like, yeah, fuck textile now.
Yeah, that textile
How, mu-
doesn't work.
how much skin did he leave on the road?
Actually, okay, so he had some major issues. As far as the pants go, he only ended up with a small scratch near the end of his butt. So don't get me wrong, the pants did more good than if he didn't have them at all, but as he noted, he wasn't on the pavement very long before he ended up in the grass. He's like, had I been on the pavement any longer, it would be a lot worse. But the zipper on his Cortec jacket failed, broke, the jacket slid up, and he ended up with road rash all over his back and the jacket in perfect condition. Cortec had asked us for the jacket back so they could investigate it. We sent it back to him, and now Cortec is trying to product resolution with him and send him free shit for their issues with their zipper.
Nice.
Yes.
That's
I
all.
would
Good
like
customer
that.
service.
That's always good if companies take responsibility of like something. So
Right. I mean, he's like, look, my back's going to be scarred up for the rest of my life. He's like, I don't know if we can really resolution this, but they're trying. They want to make him happy, even though he's going to have scars.
no, yeah, like it's either way, like any kind of gear still, like leaves, like some kind of memories. Let's say that. Let's say that. But like at least some companies, like are appreciating, like the, like feedback and are willing to work with that. So.
Yes, absolutely. But, after seeing his pants ripped to shreds like that for only the couple of seconds in between 40 and 50, I'm just kind of like, fuck that. Leather's the way to go.
No, yeah,
Yep, I'd
definitely.
agree.
But right now, like I didn't have a lot of like good, not good experience, but like good thoughts about like Cortec. But like listening this, like I think like if companies behind their products like that, I would maybe look into it.
Yeah. One thing I love about companies like that, like AFX, if I would have sent them that helmet back, they would have sent me another one for free
That's cool.
because I wrecked in that helmet, and they do a helmet replacement thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Icon's the same way. If anything happens to your Icon helmet, whether it be if you crash or if it's a malfunction, you call them up, send it back, and they usually will express ship a new helmet to you.
Oh yeah, like the screw in my visor for on my variant had broke in there.
Mm-hmm.
They sent me all kinds of parts to fix it. Like, hey, here's all the parts you need to fix it for nothing. Just because I posted the picture on my Instagram.
That's pretty cool.
I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah. So next question is from Isaiah Zamudio. How did you guys and girls meet?
YouTube.
Yep, that's basically it. Like that's the answer of this question. Honestly, I didn't even know. Like, I think how I found Llama. I don't know even. But you were the first one I started, like talking with. So.
Maybe it was because I stalked you on Twitter or something.
I don't remember. Like somehow I ended up in your Sunday hangout. But I don't
Oh yeah,
remember
because you were in
how.
the side chat, and I was like, shit on this. Send this dude a link.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, but I didn't ask for the link or anything. I'm just, like, it just happened, like, and rest of the panel, like it's been coming through you, basically.
I feel important.
You should. Who knows, like where it will get eventually, so.
To 9 o'clock at some point.
No, it's 9:20 in here, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You're in the future.
Yeah, I'm in the future.
Well, I have a question.
Okay, go.
Oh, but I didn't want to interrupt Ehart.
Oh, I was just saying it's the same time here. I got the same time as Blue, 9:20.
Y'all are in the future. That's crazy. Oh my god. Thought I had a question. I've seen one. Anyone gonna get the new Nikon 360 camera when it comes out by Bacon's Broken Bits.
I heard you guys were talking about that like in the suicide hangout, I think. So you know most of what they're talked about there. So go ahead, talk with us, Llama. It was
What we
all
talked
you.
about.
What?
Oh, yeah. Whenever we were talking about that, I asked the question. It was like, do you think that it will make its way to the motovlogging scene? Which I don't really think that it will, because it kind of
Not yet.
takes away the experience.
Not yet. I'm pretty sure not yet.
I think it might have a small thing, but I would kind of like one. I would have fun with that.
Yeah, like I wouldn't buy it, but like if I would get it somewhere, then I would use and try it.
Well, it depends on the price. If the price is decent, because you don't have to use the whole 3D camera. I could just like leave this camera here and ride around it, and then whenever I'm editing, just shift it to where I'm okay. It's where it's gonna follow me.
Not really, because the 360, how you say, like the feed and everything that comes in, like on the editing program is completely different.
But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a way in the editing program to where I can track it, to where I can only pull a 1080 video out of it.
I watched Roman Atwood, and like he did the 360 vlog, and he showed a little editing, like of the 360 vlog there. It was, you can't, like just take that, like one screen and keep continuing on that screen, because it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a way.
No, eventually, maybe, yeah, if the programs and everything are, like going forward, but. So, but right now, like if somebody will give it for free to test it or something, yeah, I will do it, but I will definitely not buy it myself right now.
Yeah, I've spent way too much money on cameras and camera accessories in the last year. I'm drawing the line, man.
Shit. What did I buy last year? I bought a Drift Ghost. I bought a Hero 3, a Hero 3 Plus, and a 4 Plus Silver. No, 4 Plus Black in the last year. So, camera expenses probably needs to go down a tad.
Right.
And I'm down to one camera now, so I need to go buy another GoPro now.
What one are you using now?
The 4 Black.
Okay.
So and so bought one off of me, and then so and so bought another one off of me, and
well,
like,
next
hey,
time
man,
you decide to sell a camera, hit me up first, man.
Well, whenever the 5 comes out, you'll be the first person I call with a 4 Black.
Okay. Battleborn, you have any thoughts about that?
No, I'm good on the camera expenses. No, I think one's just fine. I may think about getting another one, but one's just fine for now.
No 360 camera?
No, I'm good. I'm not that skilled. I'll see about it in the future. So.
Yeah, I think.
The GoPro is expensive enough. I'm still paying it off. Okay.
You took it like on a payment plan?
No, I just put it on my credit card.
Okay.
Because I only had a little bit of money and I was just impatient, so I was like, and so I was still paying it back.
Yeah, I think I need to buy another GoPro also for on the bike somewhere. So it's one on the helmet, one on the bike. It's just like improving the videos a little bit. So
Another question.
Yeah, MI Cruiser guy had a question for us. Why do you think a majority of motovloggers ride sport bikes versus cruisers dual sports?
Cost.
How cost?
Well, I just think, well, I guess with the cruiser, I guess it depends upon what you get, but, when you're looking at getting, like, with me, I'm only looking to spend maybe $4,000 to $5,000. And, I've looked at some cruisers, and for some reason, they seem, and it may be just in this area, they seem to hold their value a little too heavily.
Yeah. Oh, I almost bought a Shadow the other day for $600.
No, would you have kept it or fixed it up and resold it?
No, I was gonna bob it.
Okay.
I think for the reason why there would be more sports bikes, I don't mean to be like, just, point out the age is stereotypical, but I think it's because of the whole age. If you look at it, because most motovloggers, not all of them are a lot. You look at cruisers. Not saying young people don't have them, a younger crowd, but you notice with the cruisers a lot more older generation, and then some of them don't motovlog. They just not into the whole internet scene, or don't know what it is, or they just have no interest in it. And then you got the younger crowd who can afford it on sports bikes, and they like the whole idea of motovlogging and becoming the community and part of that whole social aspect. I don't know. It's the first thing that came to my head. I know that there are some that on cruisers that have that motovlog. I've seen some.
Super B.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised there's not as many cruiser guys doing it, but on the general gist of everything, it seems pretty close to the normal ratio of bikes out there. Like, sport bikes are extremely more popular than dual sports and cruisers to an extent.
Well, if you look at it, sorry, but if you look on YouTube, you notice that younger kids don't look for cruisers either. They only want to see the super sports.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see an R6 and a motovlogger that rides one or something. And more, this is how they search it up, I guess, and they get more popular because they have more super sports or Groms or whatever, whatever's the most popular bike at the moment. So.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry to interrupt, though.
No. Exactly what I was getting at. You just finished my topic for me.
I just took the spotlight from you.
It's okay.
But if you think about it, there are a lot. You just have to look it up. Because there are some. It's just, it's the demographics of the whole thing.
Yeah. And there are some cruisers, motovloggers out there, but I would think that there would be slightly more just because of the amount of bikes on the road. But the sport bikes, in comparison, like dual sports and adventure bikes and all that, that seems about right. Because there's not that many bikes out there. That's a niche market. Sport bikes is a very popular market.
Yeah, like the ratio already is like doing the
What's
job.
on the road? Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, like the demographic of the, like average motovlogger age. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah, that's going to have a big play in it too.
Yeah,
Because I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but there's a lot less likely to find a bunch of 80-year-old motovloggers.
No, yeah, but eventually, like I'm sure when we get older and we're gonna keep continuing that, we're gonna change into cruisers or something. So.
Not this guy.
If
I wanted to recline, I'll go sit on a recliner.
You say now, like I'm already looking, like to buy myself a Diavel, so it's like one step closer to cruisers.
Slowly getting into that seating position.
Yeah, like that's the thing, like. But when I was your age, like I was like, no, I'm gonna ride superbikes my whole life. Now I already rode 1 year like a city bike style, and the more upright, like I'm sitting and me feeling myself more comfortable, I'm like, damn, I might go into the Diavel direction.
The step from that is a Dynaglide. I hope you know that.
No, step from that is a couch with wheels. But then I need to probably move to your area because then I can register in DMV.
The what?
Couch on wheels.
Oh, they just fixed it in Louisiana. You can't just plate everything like they used to.
Oh, really? Then I need to register in Florida still.
Or Texas.
Yeah, in Florida you can ride basically whatever you want.
I'm pretty sure that guy that's riding around town in his Polaris that has a license plate on it, his Polaris Razor, he's going to be upset. I don't think they're going to let him renew his registration.
Okay. So those are not allowed down there?
Oh, they were, because he has a street legal side by side.
Okay.
Which I think is awesome.
Okay,
Right.
cool. So there is
The bikes,
from
they're letting them. Oh, continue.
from the same topic of the. There's another question. Speaking of cruisers, where do you guys draw the line between cruiser and standard? For example, the Yamaha SR400. Would you call that cruiser or standard, and why?
Oh, what?
I don't even know
I
what
don't know what that is. I gotta go look it up.
Hold
What's
on.
what's a standard?
Yeah, what's the standard? Yeah, what's a Yamaha SR400? I haven't even heard about it. I think
Never heard of
I think I'm too young for this stuff. Oh, that's a classic.
Oh, that's a yeah, that's a
That's
something I look like I'd turn
that's a
into a cafe racer.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that looks like a cafe racer.
Yeah,
Right,
more
that's a
like a cafe.
motorcycle. That's all I know.
That's that. Isn't that a sport bike?
No, I think it's more like a cafe.
It's a cafe racer. I thought
City,
they were trying to go to
maybe
like the
maybe city cruiser or something.
like I thought they were trying to go to the old style of sport bikes, but it's a single cylinder from what it looks like. So no, be a cafe
Yeah.
racer. More of a scrambler than anything else. Look at
Yeah,
the rear
more
suspension.
Scrambler style, yeah, but I'm not into that kind of bikes yet.
I kind of like the scramblers.
No, scramblers are cool, like cool looking bikes, but like it's just still too much money and too weird.
What? A scrambler?
Yeah.
They're cheap. They're really cheap.
Depends how much you pay for your regular bikes.
No, yeah, you don't count.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You can't get a scrambler at 10% of cost because it's got a scratched frame. Mister, I'm
Okay.
gonna get a hyper motard for $2,200. Fuck you.
Are you still bitter about that? Jesus.
I'm very bitter about that because I
Yeah.
want a hyper motard.
You can get one. I told you. Whenever you want one, just let me know.
Well, let's see if we can find one before April.
Yeah, we can. I'm pretty sure I can find it in your area even, or in Texas.
Just look around for me there, sir.
Now, technically, what is a hyper motard?
Hypermotard is a Ducati hypermotard.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm learning, guys.
Yeah. The one
Well, just in chatting now, we can learn more about bikes if we talk about it.
the one that Snowcat rides is a hypermotor.
The one that's always broken.
But
Poor
guys
guy, man.
but guys love broken motorcycles.
I like wrenching on my stuff, so it's right up my alley.
Yeah. And that's where our next question is from Ninja Basics.
See, I don't really consider that a hyper motard. It's more like a naked bike, like the FZ is or whatnot.
But look at the suspension travel.
Yeah.
The suspension travel is more comparable to a
Okay.
motard than it is a street bike.
Because that's what I'm saying. If I just saw someone on this on the street, I'd compare it to a naked bike versus calling it a hyper motard. But I get what you're saying. It's set up differently.
Yeah. Like, you can't really tell it until you start looking at the specs.
Yep.
Right. Oh, see, I might sport something like that then.
So yeah, my question was from Ninja Basics. Do you enjoy this downtime for winter to give your bike some maintenance love?
What's winter?
Yeah, you don't know winter, so you don't, you don't count. So
Well, I'm gonna take the month of February off to redo the entire top end on my Husky. Does that count?
see, yeah, of course it counts. So that's what I'm saying. Do you enjoy it?
Oh yeah. Not really. I want to ride my Husky every day.
Yeah, you need to have a second bike. You're gonna get the hyper motor, and then you're gonna ride that one until you fix Husky.
And until the hyper motard breaks, and then I have two bikes that are broken.
Yep. Midwest.
I don't really take time off in the winter.
What do you mean? You don't ride?
Yeah, I do.
Ice track. ice racing. Got the studs on the flat track.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's cool. Ehart.
Fuck no.
Man,
That's
promote hard and I'm getting all excited. Making me
So you don't
upset
like
because it's not parked
so
at my house.
so you don't like the downtime?
not really.
You would rather ride all the time and forget the repairing stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, whatever needs repair needs repair. I mean, I've already thought about it. If I needed a serious repair, I'd probably be going to look at a second bike while the first one gets repairs.
Okay. So, but do you do it yourself, or you let to do it somebody, or?
The boyfriend.
Okay.
Comes in handy, huh?
Yeah.
Play the boyfriend card.
Until he tells me he's going to leave out a spark plug to try to slow my ass down.
Make from inline 4, inline 2.
Right?
Be careful about which plug he pulls.
Ooh.
You gotta get that timing right.
Balborn.
I'm always maintaining, always taking care of the bike. This downtime now is just, I guess I don't like it so much. It's short, but the thing is, I have more attention to my car than my bike now at this moment. And then let's see what I need to work on my car. But with my bike, I'm always try to up to date with this maintenance. Like everything looks good on it.
But do you
So I
do
don't
it
want to surprise.
But do you do it yourself, or do you
No,
like
I'm
let somebody do?
I'm learning. I don't know. I guess Mario's learning from Goatfather on certain things, and he's showing me how to do it. So.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, for me, main downtime, yeah, I don't like it, but I work on bikes basically 24/7, so it doesn't matter for me is it downtime or no downtime. I still build them every day. But winter is not appreciated if I'm not snowboarding.
I'm clumsy
See.
enough to not go snowboarding because I will die.
Hey, what don't you do, like that you don't die?
Well, if I'm not doing anything where I'm not about to die, I feel like I'm failing myself.
See? So then let's go snowboarding.
I'm out.
I'm
'Cause I
out.
love snow, and I just hate snow so much.
Me too.
4 tons of white bullshit.
Okay. So, Super Jerry asked, favorite genre of music to ride to? Llama.
Traditional Egyptian.
What?
And
No.
what does that sound like? Will you play some for us?
Yeah, play us, please.
No, I don't fucking know. A little bit of everything. Like I have a writing playlist, and it'll go anywhere between like rap, like some classic rock, to some old country, to some freaking dubstep, to some classical music, all in one playlist. So everything.
That's pretty cool. Ehart?
Well, for one, it depends on how I'm feeling that day, and I don't know, I guess I have certain music that goes with how my writing goes that day. But more often than not, it's more like heavy metal.
Oof. So you hard on throttle also when you're listening that?
Yeah, that's more like amped up kind of writing. If I'm like chill, traffic's boring me, then I might turn on some like Pink or something and basically dance on my bike while I'm bored behind traffic.
Okay. Midwest?
I depends. I mean, if I'm gonna go on a long cruise and just kind of, do a chill ride, then I try to listen to something that's a little bit more relaxing. Like, like there's some classic rock that's not too bad. I listen to country. I mean, I really don't have any music bias, but if I just want to go, like, and just go balls to the wall, I usually listen to some pretty hardcore metal.
I'm
Is it one of
sorry.
those idioms? Is it one of those idioms again that you?
Yep. Yeah, not coming from here, like it's funny as hell, like what kind of idioms you guys have.
I just noted a comment in the side chat that
About
said I'd buy a KTM and sumo it before I bought a Ducati. I already did that, so now it's time to buy a Ducati.
yeah. Yeah,
Just wanted to
like
say
okay,
that.
Midwest, you can continue. Then I'm gonna finish the Ducati series eventually sometime.
Oh, that was pretty. I mean, I really do honestly listen to just about everything, but I do prefer to listen to some more of the hardcore metal stuff because I don't know. It kind of gets your blood pumping, gets you a little bit more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Battleborn.
Uh, it can range. It could change it up, and it's like a mix. It's on shuffle on my iPad, my iPhone. It could go from to pop to progressive rock to rock, soundtracks, mostly classic music, video game music, name it. Which is whatever.
Ooh.
And so if I decided to go change it, I'll go skip to the next one.
Uh-huh.
And usually, if I'm speeding, I always try to find like the more of a speed kind of music.
Okay.
But if it's like
Prodigy.
Yeah.
but the thing is, if it's like a long trip or something, if it's gonna be long, I usually just download you could download a podcast and just listen from that one.
Oh, I can't listen to podcasts, like on when I'm riding. But
Well,
yeah,
I can't listen to you talking while you're riding.
What?
Nothing.
What was that?
I said I can't listen to you talking while you ride.
Oh,
Ooh, that
okay.
cut deep. That cut
That-
deep.
Yeah, that was blow under the belt. But yeah, my music choice is usually like club music, dubstep, something like that. Even if I'm riding slow, I'm still listening that. Sometimes like softer rock, not like the crazy rock, but that kind of like music is in my playlist mostly. About coming back, like on the Ducati things, like usually people who like I didn't have like any opinions on Ducati, and like I was in the same boat basically like everybody else is like, oh, they are expensive, they are breaking down often, yada yada yada, until I started building my Street Fighter, the first one. Then like my my attitude and everything's changed because I understand that it's not so expensive comparing to other bikes, and they are really well built. But the thing is, you need to be a good rider and taking care of things because they are not fragile, but like because they are built like differently. It's just like eventually it starts giving you problems if you don't take care of them. So it's all about your riding style and everything.
Yeah.
So you need to uh, you need to use the bike as it's supposed to be used, not like using like a hyper motard for like long cruises and everything, or using I don't know like Diavel to do wheelies or stuff. So that's the difference. At least in my opinion, like, and whoever thinks something else, that's fine with me. So Nicole L asked, why do you think there isn't more reflective paint on motorcycles today?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't honestly answer that. I have no idea why.
But what I think like is because you don't like you don't mostly like the bike on the lights is not from the side, it's on the lights on the back or the rear. On the front is already has a headlight, and on the rear it has a tail light. On the side you don't see it so much.
Yeah, this is true.
I think that's why it's not so reflective.
That would make sense.
Hey, Ironic finally arrived.
Hey, how's it going?
You've been missed.
How are
yeah.
you, Sunshine?
Did you miss me, Blue?
You came for last 15 minutes.
Oh, there you go. See, the best for last.
Yeah. You haven't received the package yet, right?
No, I haven't. Are you sending me your package? You know what that means in this country?
Don't know what it means in Virginia.
I don't know I don't know what it means in Canada, but like I know exactly what it means in here, but I didn't mean that. So maybe
No, I didn't
maybe
get any package yet.
maybe in Canada
ironic,
it means
if
something
it
else.
makes you feel any better, I'll send you my package.
This chat just turned around.
You know what? I already have enough trouble with my package. I don't need anybody else's. Thanks.
You don't need to double the packages, right?
Jesus.
That would be out of hand. So how you are, sir?
Fantastic. Dynamite. I just wish it'd stop snowing and a little bit above zero every now and then would be nice, but otherwise pretty good.
No, I actually had to wear shorts today. It was so hot.
Yeah, you poor
Yeah,
thing.
quit bragging over it.
Do Canadians complain about snow also?
Oh man, you know what? This is my first season as a rider, so yes.
Okay, now you
I've
do, right?
honestly,
Before it wasn't so big deal.
Oh, it's the worst winter ever. I was usually okay with it. I just didn't like shoveling snow very much because that involves physical labor, but aside from that, I did not mind it.
Yeah, you need to do like Snowcat did, move to LA.
Yeah, that guy's got the right idea. I wonder if he's going to come back for the summer months or he's going to stay there.
I don't know. Who knows? It's in his head, so.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Actually, I wouldn't mind, somewhere mid-U.S. area.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't shock the system and go straight to the south, the deep south.
I don't think I could deal with
You
that.
will die from the humidity.
Thank God I live there.
Like that's
you know what?
okay. You're going one polar opposite to the other.
Our summers are pretty much that though. Our summers are like 40 plus humidity. So I mean we live that season round, right? So I think I could deal with it here.
40% humidity? That's adorable.
No. 40 degrees Celsius with 99% humidity.
Oh, it's
okay.
It's like
You'll
Florida.
make it here. You'll make it here. You'll be fine.
So we had a lot of questions in between. So ironic, it's the the old board is for you. So question was like, do you enjoy this downtime from winter to give your bike some maintenance?
No. My bike's brand new. It's got 4,000 kilometers on it, so it needs no maintenance yet.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's a
you're the
Honda.
you're the
Yeah,
kilometer. You're the kilometer guys like me. So yeah, we have something in common. So
That's right, kilometers. I don't know what these miles. What the hell, man?
nope, I hate that
See,
stuff.
if it makes you feel any better, I think the Imperial system is probably the dumbest thing in the whole world. What the fuck? 12 inches.
Yeah. At least
It's
at
the
least-
inches. Honestly, it's only the inches that throws me off. It doesn't make any sense. Like nothing really works with inches.
Nope.
I don't know.
Or a mile is 5,280 feet?
Yeah, you're right.
Where's that?
5,282.
Where does that number come from?
Somebody had big feet.
Yeah,
Or small.
see,
or
a
small.
there's
Or
a
small.
Kilometer is 1,000 meters.
meters. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Yep.
sense.
Yeah, everything is like hundreds and thousands in meters. So yeah, it's good. At least like some Canadians were smart took
And
that from Europe.
And
Who
like, what's this
decided
thing with
what
the
0
quartz?
degrees Celsius? It's like, yeah,
32.
that's. Dude, don't even get me a start on that.
Quartz?
Who-
Well, like, what's a quartz?
Who,
962 milliliters in a quart or some shit.
who
Yeah.
decided that it was 0 degrees Fahrenheit? Like, it's 32 degrees below the freezing water. What?
That's the only number I know. I know that 0 degrees Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit. So in all my vlogs where temperature comes up, I can only refer to that number. That's the only number I know. Because from there up and down, all hell breaks loose. It's like a shitstorm of numbers.
Like,
Yeah,
oh man, it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit? We're gonna die. No, you're not.
Exactly.
We're boiling.
Oh my God, guys, that's funny.
Yeah, so you guys have, you guys think it's rough for you to edit your vlogs. I have to edit my vlogs, then I have to go online to the various calculators and put on the screen all the different ratios and metrics so that everyone around the world can understand what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah,
As a Canadian, does it suck to have to edit your videos to suit your American viewers?
Well, I
Because
was looking at my analytics, and yeah, I do have more American viewers. So I do that only because I know I want to cater to my audience.
the thing,
Yeah, and your audience is mostly American.
Exactly.
Yeah, the thing, ironic, like what I learned about Fahrenheit is like when you, subtract them with 2 and then take minus 14, then it's like almost exactly what it is.
That already sounds too complicated for me.
I know, but like at least
that's like 3 steps too many, man.
If you tell somebody like it's 80 degrees in here, like they will be like, what the hell is that? At least you can calculate fast, like in your head. So
what do you say? It's minus 14 plus 2?
No, it's
divide by 2 and
80 by 2. It's 40 and minus
14.
Yeah.
14.
So it's 26.
Okay. I guess I hadn't thought of that. And that works in every number. That's like
no,
50 degrees.
It doesn't. It doesn't work with every number. That's the problem. But like in the summertime, most of the time it works.
As you approach 0 degrees Celsius, the math changes for some reason.
Yeah.
See, I have a solution. We can get the whole world on the same page.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Good luck with that. Good luck.
You ever see the space on the metric system, and it's showing the space shuttle and all that? And it's like space on the Imperial system, and it has the Death Star and a couple TIE fighters.
No, I haven't seen that. So
I prefer the Imperial in that story,
Yeah. Who does it?
Yeah, it's funny, like when I moved here, like all the wrenches and everything, like half-inch or 3/16 or whatever, like I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, my toolkit. I have a socket set and a wrench set, and it has metric, it has millimeters, it has inches, and it has there's a third one. I forget what it is now. It's like I just don't understand. Is there a UK one that I know about or an Asian version? I don't know. Where's Wilf? Where's Wilf right now? There's like a Cantonese socket set
You're
somewhere.
going the wrong direction. You're supposed to be going to one system, not 3.
Well, I wouldn't mind going to your dollar. Absolutely, that would help our situation right now.
Not for long. But like my toolbox, like that I work on everything with, I have like maybe 3 standard size wrenches, like SAE wrenches.
Yes,
Everything else is metric. Like I'll get a socket set and pretty much throw away all the standards.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
That's the beauty of Hondas. Honda bikes, it's like three sizes, and you can do everything. 3 wrenches, and you can take the bike apart.
Yep.
Yeah, that was like my Kawasaki. It was like all I needed was an 8mm, a 10mm, and a 14. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and that's it. Disassembled. Then the problem is when I put it back together, I always have leftover bolts.
Yeah.
So I have to work on that.
Yeah, but if it works and if there's leftovers, they didn't belong there. So.
Yeah, that's what
weight reduction.
Yeah.
Trying to go fast.
It's all about that quarter mile.
So ironic. How do you find ideas and topics for your motovlogs?
I keep it rather like fluid, whatever sort of comes my way. It's usually, I find that the Hangouts are a good outlet where stuff that'll come up in the Hangout I might, flesh out a little bit more when I'm on the bike. And otherwise, I'm trying to get into reviews a little more. I'm lucky enough to have Senna gave me one of their 10Cs to review and keep, so...
Now, how did you manage that, man? That's the kind of shit I want to work out.
They must have liked my crash, because I don't know where. I just got some random email from someone. I thought it was someone like phishing, I thought it was one of those scam emails.
Right.
And I'm like, well, they're like, send us your address, and I'm like, well, that's kind of sketchy. And I'm like, so what do I do about returning it to you? And she's like, oh no, it's yours to keep. Once you've reviewed it, it's yours to keep. You can. And I'm like, do I have to show you the review? They're like, no, no, no. We just want you to
What the
have
hell, really?
a demo of the 10C. And I then I thought to myself, shit, should I have held out for like the next model or something?
Yeah,
like, damn.
always want more, always
I
more.
agreed too quickly. Yeah, I just buttoned it on the helmet just before like our first snow, and I had it out on the road, and then there was some issue with, I guess you have to format the card the first time in the device. I had to format it on my PC, and it wasn't recording the whole time, so I fucked up that first vlog. But anyway, but it's nice to have a free second camera. So I'm kind of want to get into like the review thing, like the exhaust on my bike and the gloves I have, and I just got some leather pants, and so I'd like to add that.
Reviews
Yeah,
are
that's what
awesome
I've
reviews.
noticed. I had even my like my intro, like it's a tiny clip of the Kaufman exhaust on my my previous bike, the CBR 500. It has like 3,000 views since July when I did it, and like my other videos are close to the 1,000 mark only, and that was after like post crash, right? So
Yeah.
honestly, people want information. I know for myself, when I go on YouTube, maybe 90% of it is to find out something about what I don't know, something I don't know, right? And usually looking into something I'm going to buy before I buy it, before I waste my money.
Oh
on it.
yeah. Before I buy anything, I look on YouTube.
Exactly, and especially within this community, there's a lot of like people have a lot of influence on each other on the bikes you buy, the mods you make, all kinds of things. And we really have a big impact on each other.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely agree on that.
Yeah.
Holy
But
shit!
that's-
When did Revbomb get to 15K?
Holy shit! I didn't know he was that high.
Yeah, last time I looked at him, he was at 6.
I think it was ever since that news release, that big controversy.
I
Yeah,
think so.
I think that really exploded him for a bit, and even he almost like he got rid of like half his videos when that came out, or I think his whole
Good.
channel stopped for a while. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Called "Don't Get Caught, Buddy."
yeah, exactly. It never happened.
So how you like the 10C? You know, like it's only does 1080/30, right?
Yeah, so I haven't. Like I said, I didn't because I didn't format the card. I didn't even get any footage yet on it. I've literally just used it in my house to level it because it has like a self-leveling lens. You can actually pivot the lens. I like the mounting on it. It's like really easy to mount. I love the Bluetooth because I've used it just for the audio.
Mm-hmm.
The speakers are loud as fuck. Like I literally had to turn them down. And I have an Acura exhaust, and I had to turn them down because the speakers are so loud. So the audio is great. I've used them on a couple calls. They're great. I'd like to use them on a couple. I want to try and sync it to do a rolling hangout or a couple, on-call dual vlogs
Mm-hmm.
because the audio sounds amazing on it. But I'd like to compare that audio side by side to my wired Sony mic and just do a side-by-side comparison for my channel because that cheap Chinese mic that I got sounds pretty great. I had someone complain my voice is almost too loud. They want it quieter because they want to hear the exhaust more. So I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's always a good thing. Like, hey, we can't hear your exhaust because your voice is
Well,
Yeah,
soothing.
Sony cams, I think they have like a noise canceling thing like built in them, and because I have a Sony cam as well, and that was one of the things I'd noticed. I almost think it's like noise canceling your exhaust, so your voice is louder.
I think so. I had the older model, and it was working like post-crash for a little while. Then it stopped working. So I just got one of the later model Sonys, and honestly, I find the audio it seems boosted. Like there's gain on it automatically, and it almost seems crisper. The other one I found was just more muffled. I didn't change any setup at all. But then right after that, I got the new helmet. So I have the setup roughly the same, but it's in the new helmet. So I'm sure there's difference in the amount of noise coming in from the helmet and whatnot, because I had a pretty cheap helmet before.
Okay. Yeah, that's my main concern right now when I'm trying to buy a new helmet. That it's like quiet. I like quiet helmets.
You know what? I'm beginning to think that doesn't exist. I don't know. Like people, I think it's a matter of tolerance, just like the cold thing, right? Like how cold is too cold? It's tolerances. Because I find that when you're doing 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers, whatever miles that is, you're gonna hear wind noise, man. You're gonna get wind noise. There's no way helmets are made especially if you're wearing one in 40-degree Celsius weather.
Mm-hmm.
You need a helmet that's vented, so those vents are gonna make a lot of fucking noise, man. And those vents are obviously not gonna close.
Pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I believe it is. For you, it is. Yeah. Here it's different.
What is that? Like 90?
40-degree. Yeah, it's roughly 90-ish. So it'd be times two minus 14 or plus 14 that way. Is it the opposite that way? So do I multiply by 2 and add 14?
Multiply.
And then
Order of
the
operations.
square root of pi, somewhere in there, right? That's too much math for me. I'm not.
I need some bourbon.
I thought he was looking for a calculator. No, it's bourbon.
Gigawatts made a joke in side chat. Blue Memphis, if I send you money, will you buy me a bike? Yes, I would. Definitely would. No problems there. Ninja Basics had a question. Speaking about audio, do any of you use or know what would be involved in a boom mic or external to pick up environmentals like the exhaust and other vehicles and voices and stuff? So I don't use anything extra, like I use my GoPro and the Sena inside my helmet and a GoPro pack, and that's it, like that catches everything, whatever I need to catch.
I actually have a setup that I'm going to use for the woods. That I'm going to be running one mic outside of the helmet with a badass windscreen on it in one channel. The second channel is going to be the microphone inside the helmet like the normal motovlog setup. And when I'm in the editing process, I'm going to split the channels into two things. Take the mono, throw it into a stereo, and then play with my gains here and there depending on what I'm doing.
That sounds like difficult just listening to it, man.
Because whenever I'm riding in the woods, I usually have a bunch of people with me. We're talking, or we have ambient noise, and if I'm not talking, I'd want that ambient noise the noise outside the helmet to be more prevalent. So
but you can hear any of that over. You can hear any of that over that BRAP.
Oh yeah, because you noise cancel it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're noise canceling the BRAP. Yeah, okay. That seems pretty technical though.
Seems like I'm dreaming too big for motovlogging at this point. I doubt it's ever gonna happen.
As I recall, like the last few videos, your last few videos involve either jail time or you just sync them to music. So it seems like it's gonna have a lot of editing involved that you don't like doing.
It's like, I need to make a video. I'll just go to jail. We'll have to edit this one.
But funny thing is, like before that day we had a hangout with Llama and he was like, I'm gonna shit fuck up tomorrow, like I'm gonna do something stupid, and he did.
I said I was gonna crash the bike.
Yeah, you said you're gonna, you said you're gonna crash the bike or you're gonna do something stupid, but you went to jail, so.
Yeah. I said I was going to either crash or go to jail.
Yeah. And you did.
Yeah.
So don't call it out next time.
So the next time you're going to raise the bar and do both. Crash the bike and then result that in ending in jail.
Exactly what's going to happen is I'm going to go buy a lottery ticket, which in turn I'm going to win Saturday.
Yeah. The end.
Yep.
Never going to happen.
Hey. I said I was going to go to jail in that hangout, and I went to jail. Maybe I'm going to win the lottery.
but like you're gonna like that shit catches you, not the good stuff, right?
I hope I don't catch anything this weekend.
I didn't mean that literally, but okay.
Hey, if penicillin gets rid of it, I'm okay with it.
Cool. Any other questions from anybody?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
No, that's not a question.
That is how much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
So what do you
A
got?
woodchuck could chuck wood.
Shut the fuck up. So what do you guys and girls think who will get the package? Not the package, but
Who's gonna get Blue's package tonight?
the giveaway? Who's gonna get the giveaway? What question was?
Is that gonna be live on the Pornhub channel?
Yeah, that's gonna be live on Pornhub channel.
I would say, who had that one question? I'm gonna bring up the side chat here because we had a good one that I liked.
Which one you think about? I have all in front of me.
Well, Ninja Basics looks like he had a bunch of them.
Yeah, Ninja Basic had a bunch of them. Yeah.
Give it to Ninja Basics. Or we could give it to Ironic Rebound.
No, he didn't ask anything.
Ask any this time. Well, I did ask for the equation on how to convert all those numbers.
And he showed up late, so.
So
you guys picked me, but he never asked anything, so.
Yeah, it does. I don't think it works that way.
Can I win?
So we should do like an award for being fashionably late. How about that?
Oh yeah, I think Backroad is gonna win that for last time.
Oh yeah, exactly. The last minute.
He came like 5
right
minutes
as
after.
soon as we went off air.
Yeah,
into the off-air chat. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
That might have been better for your channel because it could have gotten you banned if you got in sooner.
So we're gonna give it to Ninja then. So Ninja, send me your information for this time.
Ah, God damn it, you beat me. Like, going to the effect tabs.
What the hell? Come on, Llama, keep yourself together.
In a world. Where's Fat Cat? Where is Fat Cat?
He's sleeping. He wrote, like in the beginning of the chat, but he probably went to sleep.
Dude,
Yeah,
he has been so whacked out of his mind all day today.
Why?
Well, he had his last 2 wisdom teeth taken out this morning, and I don't know what painkillers they've got him on, but it's like he goes. I talked to him for a little bit off and on today, and he went from being like everything was fine to like 30 seconds. He's like, I'm gonna go lay down.
Can you send us some of those in a package for the next hangout?
I do.
Not to Canada because that would be smuggling.
I would prefer to actually be able to go into Canada at any time. I don't want to get red flagged.
So, guys and girls, where everybody can find you?
InformalLlama.com.
God
Cool.
damn it.
Ehart.
Both YouTube, Instagram, Ehart34.
Malborn.
Instagram, Kara_Anderson89, and YouTube is Battleborn Rider.
Ironic.
IronicRebound.com.
Ooh, you have the fancy address also.
Midwest. Long ring fist bump.
Midwest.
Which way is north? That way is north.
Sorry, I'm letting him figure this out. It's comical. You can find me on Twitter at Midwest Mayhem with an X at the beginning and the end, and then on Instagram at the same exact tagline. And at some point this spring, hopefully, you'll be able to find me on YouTube as well.
Nice. And I'm Blue Memphis on any kind of social media. So see you guys next week.
If they wanted to find you, they're already here.
No,
Yeah, they're here.
They're only in YouTube.
Anna.